Hey everybody, it's Robert from Black Belt Gaming. It is October 2023. We're getting very close to Halloween. In fact, at our little martial arts and English school, we're starting to have the students dress up in costumes as they attend. So it is that time of year. I thought I would try to sneak in another board game here, maybe with a good Halloween or horror theme. This is a game in my collection that I have never played. It's called Dead of Winter, and I'll be playing it solo. At first, when I purchased this game years ago, I had some cold water splashed on me. People said this game just doesn't work solo. So I didn't really get into it. And so I've did a little reading and discovered that a number of people do indeed enjoy this game by themselves, playing solo, kind of a co-op mode, and that's what I'll be doing. And I'll be going with I guess it's called a hardcore objective. And that's basically what I'm going to focus on. So no betrayer, no crossroad cards, nothing like that. Just focusing on a difficult main objective. Basically with the player count being approximately 2, but they'll all be a part of one single team. So here is the setup. We've got a stack of survivors here. I haven't pulled any survivors yet, and I think for this version of the co-op, I want to pull about 6 cards. So let's take a look and see who's going to be on our team. A ninja, all right, Mike Cho. A chemist, Edward White. Bev Russell, a mother. James Myers, a psychiatrist. Olivia Brown, a doctor. And then Sophie Robinson, a pilot. That's an interesting mix. Well, I'm going to take a look at them with you. It says, once per round, you may look at the top card of a single location's item deck. After you have looked at the card, place it back on top of the item deck. All right, so she can check things out. The doctor, once per round, you may remove any type of wound token from a survivor that shares a location with you, and she may use this ability on herself. The psychiatrist, once per round, you may re-roll one or more of your unused action dice, but you must keep the second result. One or more. Interesting. That's pretty strong. Bev Russell, with a 1 or better, once per round, you may kill 2 zombies at the colony as long as there is at least 1 helpless survivor token at the colony. Do not roll for exposure. Chemist, with a 1 or higher on a die, so I guess basically any die. You can perform an attack with a medicine card to kill 3 zombies instead of 1. And do not roll for exposure, but you have to kind of lose the medicine card. And Mike Cho, when performing an attack, do not roll for exposure. All right, well that's going to be our team. So here's our hardcore objective. It's called Too Many Mouths. Morale starts at 7, round tracker starts at 6. We need to add helpless survivors to the colony equal to the number of players plus 5. Wow, is that going to be 7? I think so. 12 zombies to the colony. And then that's it. We just have to make it for 6 rounds after that. All right, so we have 12 zombies surrounding the colony. So basically this was the structure, and this is, I guess, where everybody is huddled. I've just put this little tray here to catch some dice. I was pulling out this game to get it ready, and my daughter saw this figure. She's 5 years old, and she was shocked. Her eyes opened wide, and her mouth came open, and she said, "There are girl zombies?" And I said, "Well, yeah." She said, "I didn't know that." So I guess on a lot of the games and boxes and everything, movies and such, not that she's seen a lot of zombie movies, but just any exposure to zombies so far, she's always seen them as boys. Maybe from my little game, Zombie Dice. I have that game. I used to play that with my students. All right, so 12 zombies around the colony, 6 survivors. I need to get a bunch of helpless survivors set up in the colony. Well, there we go. There's 7 up there. 5 plus 2. And now I'll get our survivors' little standees. I don't really have the base put on those yet. I'm going to lay them flat just because they're easier to see as we're filming. So first time playthrough, but I can see some of these characters have a once per round ability, and I think I'm going to mark those with these little glass beads just so I can remember. He doesn't have one once per round. So I think everybody except Mike Cho has a once per round ability. And then I'm going to be getting some equipment cards. Maybe I'll use some little green counters for that. But hopefully I can keep track of things. All right, let's get started. We need to reveal the first crisis card. Let's take a look and see. We've got a raider problem. And already the name of this scenario is Too Many Mouths to... Well, it just says too many mouths. I was going to say to feed. And already we've got raiders coming after our food. So we're going to need to place 2 food or some other bad things will happen. Each non-exiled player must randomly remove 1 card in their hand from the game or lose 1 morale. So you have to discard something. So I'll have to discard 2, I guess, random cards if we don't take care of this. So feed the raiders or they're going to steal from us. So we'll put that on top. We got to take care of that as we go along. And I don't think we had any zombies placed in the outlying locations. So the non-colony locations are right now clear. Everybody's huddled around the colony. So maybe we need to get out and start doing some searching. But I think there should be a little bit of story to look at to help us get a feeling for what's going on. Let me check. Okay, here we go. February 10th. Too many mouths. Is today Groundhog's Day? I can't remember anymore. Weird how hunger lets one dwell on such trivial thoughts. Shouldn't every brain cell be conserved right now? The canned goods ran out a week ago, and the grains followed soon after. The chickens are gone, and so is the last of the venison. We're living off what scraps we can find in town, but they aren't enough. I've never thought myself an evil man, but God help me. My thoughts are dark of late. I know I'm not the only one. There just isn't enough food to go around, and it's hard not to feel bitter when it has to be shared with people who don't pull their own weight. These thoughts are wrong, I know that, but no one's fault. It's no one's fault that the skills they possess belong to another world, another time. Our intellectual capacity is what separates us from the animals. Yet, when our most basic needs cannot be met, it's hard not to think and act like animals. So what do we have? A bunch of bloggers and game reviewers in the colony. They don't know how to do anything else. All right, just joking about that. Let's continue with the game. I guess food is going to be a major concern. That's why the objective is named what it is. So we've revealed the crisis. It's time to roll our dice. And that's going to be our pool for the team to use this turn. So let's see what we can do. I guess I'll be placing the dice here as I use them. Well, I think we want to send some people out to look for supplies. And maybe a great place to start is the grocery store. How about that? Who has a good search score? Well, the pilot does. She has the best one. Once per round, she may look at the top card of a single location's item deck. Let's take a peek. I'm going to remove her glass counter here and take a peek at the top card at the police station, and it is a pair of night vision goggles. That is something I would like to grab. But I know food is our priority. So she is going to go to the grocery store. But so that we don't get killed right out of the start of the game, that can happen, she's going to play a gasoline card. So she's lighting up any zombies as she makes her way to the grocery store. She's got a search of 1 or higher, so basically she can use any die to search. And we're going to spend a 2. And great, she found junk. Well, we'll add it to our hand. Let's see. I think we'll want to get somebody over here to the police station. So who would be good for that? The doctor can help take care of the wounded. She should probably stay at the colony. Once per round, you may re-roll 1 or more unused dice. I've got pretty good rolls this turn. I don't think we'll need to use that. The mother's good at killing zombies at the colony. Maybe the ninja's good at fighting, and the chemist is sort of decent at searching. Let's send the chemist to the police station. And I'm going to take a chance with him. Let's see if he gets there. And he got wounded. So maybe finding his way out and around all of the zombies here in the colony, we're going to put a wound token on his card. So he is slightly wounded. And once he's there, we're going to spend a 4 and do a search. So he's going to find those night vision goggles. And we're going to go ahead and maybe equip these to someone. Why don't we equip these to... Let's equip them to the mother. We're going to give these to the mother. And tell you what I might do, just so you can see the survivors a little better on this camera angle. I'm going to scoot them up. Just hopefully so you can see if anybody has wounds or not. And I'll just track the dice down here. All right, so we still have our pool of dice to use. There are helpless survivors at the colony. So it said once per round you may kill 2 zombies at the colony as long as there's at least 1 helpless survivor token. Do not roll for exposure. So I wonder, maybe instead of Google employees, sorry, I keep making bad jokes. Maybe these are children or something. I don't know. But she's going to make an attack. We'll spend a 4, and we don't roll for exposure. We do not. She can kill 2 zombies. So let's kill 1 from each place here. And she used her ability. So that is done. Food. We got to keep searching for food. The pilot's going to spend a 4. And she's going to do a search. And she didn't find food. She found a hammer. I think I'm going to give the hammer also to the mother. Or should I give it to the doctor? Well, let's give it to the doctor. She'll take the hammer. And we have a once per round ability. So we'll put that there. So we can build a couple of barricades in one action, or spending 1 die. We'll spend 2 barricades instead of just 1. All right, had to step away for a few minutes, and I'm back to the game. We still have about 4 unresolved action dice. I think I need to get a measure of what kind of food issues we're going to deal with. That's going to be 1 food for every 2 in the colony. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5. That's potentially 6 food. Wow. Wow. Well, we're going to need to do something about the raiders. So let's go ahead and pay them off with a couple of food cards from our hand. And then I might as well just take everything else I've got and throw it into the community food supply. These 4 cards will go into the waste pile, and we're going to be able to put 4 food tokens down. Now, according to the game, when you have a survivor leaves the colony, they're supposed to be sort of searching and scrounging around for food at these different locations. So you don't have to worry about feeding those that have exited the main colony. So I wonder if I ought to move some more people out and around to some different places. Maybe. There should be some food up here at the school. Maybe we ought to move somebody up there. The mother, I think, is good to stay at the colony, and the doctor is good to stay at the colony. The psychiatrist. Should he go to the school? He's going to make a run up to the school. Let's see if anything happens to him on the way. Rolling, and nothing happened. Nothing on the exposure die. So he's there. He'll spend one of these 6s and do a search at the school. And he did find 2 food, which I'll go ahead and play into the, put down into the school, the colony food supply. So something that's a little weird to me about the way the game works is how he can find that at the school, and it sort of teleports and magically is found back at the colony. I wonder how it would work if you played where people had to carry their stuff back to the colony. You'd probably doing some major rolls for exposure. Probably make the game too hard, but just curious how that might work. Let's see, what are we counting for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's going to be 5 food used. I wonder if we ought to send the Mike Cho out somewhere. Maybe to the gas station? Why don't we send him out to the gas station? Let's see if he gets in any trouble. Oh, he did. He got frostbite. That ninja outfit is a little bit too thin for this weather. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. We have a medicine card. We'll play that and take care of that wound. And while he's there, he's going to conduct a search at the gas station. Ooh, he finds a shotgun. Question is, should he equip this? Well, it says when performing an attack roll, do not roll for exposure. But so does this. Let's take a look at this this shotgun. Once per round, when the survivor performs an attack, kill 2 zombies instead of 1. Do not roll for exposure, but it's going to make noise. So you'll have to put down a noise token. That won't matter in the colony. And I think the mother has the best attack value. Bev Russell with her night vision goggles. I wonder if we ought to give her this shotgun. Why don't we do that? Let's equip that to her. We'll put a once per round marker on this shotgun. All right. Let's see. You know, I think due to the number of zombies here, I think we'll go ahead and use this shotgun. So once per round, we're going to spend a 6 to do this. We'll use the shotgun and we'll kill 2 more zombies. No need to roll for exposure and no noise tokens there at the colony, so we're okay. We're still sitting with 2 zombies down here at the bottom area. 1, 2, 3, 4. We potentially might have one more zombie appear and nearly overrun this area. We'll have to watch that next turn. So we got 1 6-sider left. We should probably keep searching for food. So let's spend it and search at the grocery store. We found some medicine. And I think that's all we can do on this first round. So players have taken their turns. Now we need to go to the colony phase. We need to pay food. So for every 2 in the colony, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got to spend 5 out of the 6. Too many mouths. That's why it's called that. Resolve the crisis. Yeah, we burned 2 cards to get these raiders on their way. Add zombies. Well, I think a lot of zombies are going to be appearing at some of these different locations. I'm going to use these tokens at the off-colony areas. Just they're a little easier to manage. So 1 zombie at every location where there is a survivor. Now we need to add 1 zombie for every 2. So 5 zombies coming in. One here, one there. It's 2, 3, 4, and then a third zombie ends up there. That's what I thought. Okay. Check the main objective. Yeah, we just got to make it for 6 rounds. So now we're down to round 5. And that's going to be the end of the first round. All right, we are starting round 5. I've put the little markers back on everybody's once per round abilities. And I think it's time to roll the action dice. I added 1 extra for the night the night vision goggles. We had a really good roll last time. Let's see. Psychiatrist can do this from anywhere. Reroll 1 or more unused action dice, and you must keep the second result. Let's reroll this 2. Yeah, we got a 6. So a pretty good set of dice to use here. Just checking the round summary. I think I got a little ahead of myself here. We need to reveal the crisis first. The crisis this turn, again, is food related. Food spoilage. We're going to have to, again, take out 2 of our food cards to manage something like that. And I don't have any more in my hand. So we got to find some. We're going to have to keep searching. I know I needed to check waste. How many do we have in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards are in the waste. We'll have to spend action dice to start managing that, because once that reaches 10, we're going to start losing a morale each round. Well, the pilot, she can activate her ability from anywhere. I'm curious. She's going to take a peek at the library. What's at the library? Grocery store blueprints. Actually, that might be helpful. I think you can keep an extra card. Why don't we have Cho move over to the library? And he needs to roll for exposure to run over there. Nothing happens, so he made it. He has a search of 4, not so great. We're going to spend one of our 4s and have him search and take these blueprints. And I'm going to equip these blueprints to the pilot. She's at the grocery store now. This will help her. So this is a once per round thing again. She'll get to look at and keep an extra card on her searches there at the grocery store. All right, so I think that's what we're going to work on. I know we're going to need to kill some zombies. Maybe I ought to do that before I forget. The mother, she will spend a 3. And she's going to kill 2 zombies and not roll for exposure. So she will kill 2 in this same place. Then she's going to make an additional attack with this 4 and use her shotgun and kill 2 more zombies. And she's going to take out 1 from space 1 and 2. So Bev is a monster. She is going off on the zombies. Let's see. We use the pilot ability. So that is done. Let's go ahead and search at the grocery store. Or should we build some barricades? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're may get 5 zombies again. Let's use the doctor's hammer. Spend a die. Let's spend a 4. And we're going to put up 2 barricades. One of them being here and one here. So we can't get a 3rd zombie at either one of those locations. All right, colony's kind of protected. Now it's just a matter, can we get enough food? All right, so spending a 5 and conducting a search at the grocery store. We found medicine. Going to use our blueprints to search again, and we found 2 food. Let's go ahead and play that and put 2 more food into the supply. Still doesn't deal with this one though. What's our consequence here if we don't do this? At the end of the round, you cannot use food tokens. Oh, is there something you can do with food tokens? Until the end of the next round, you cannot use food tokens to increase the action die result, lose 1 morale. Actually, I wasn't aware that you could do that. Evidently, you can use a food token to boost a die. But we're going to lose a morale, most likely. So we should probably stop worrying about this and try to get the supply up to 5 if we can. All right, let's keep searching. Psychiatrist will search at the school. We'll use a 4. 2 outsiders. I definitely don't want to add any more people right now. I mean, he's got a decent chance of finding food there. We're going to search again. More outsiders. Let's see. All right, grocery store it is. Grocery store. We get some snowshoes. If you were to receive frostbite, receive a wound instead. Oh, let's give these to the ninja. Didn't he have frostbite before? We're going to search one more time at the grocery store. And we found a food. We're going to play that into the supply. It's still not enough, is it? Not unless I make somebody leave. If I make somebody leave, we don't get a starvation token. All right. The doctor is going to go to the hospital. That leaves the mother in charge of taking care of the helpless survivors, but we have to roll. She can use an ability on herself, right? Once per round, you may remove any type of wound tokens. Just as long as she doesn't get a tooth. If we get that bite mark, we're in big trouble. All right, she took a wound. That's a noise token. The doctor took a wound. However, she hasn't used her ability yet. So once per round, remove any type of wound token. Yep, she's going to patch up her wound once she's there at the hospital. She's okay. All right, so we got her out of the colony. And we're spread out pretty thin. We've used all of our dice. And let's maybe head over to the colony phase. I'll take this step by step. Pay for food. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got it covered. Nobody's starved this turn. Check waste. Let's see. I know we're close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in the waste. We're going to have to do something about that. Resolve the crisis. We didn't. So we lose a morale. We go down to 6. Add zombies. So more tokens coming out. One at the school. One shows up at the library. Another one at the grocery store and police station. And one followed the doctor to the hospital. But now we have to deal with the colony zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zombies coming in. 1, 2, and then barricade, barricade. Those get broken. But the zombie population is somewhat managed for the moment. Let's check. We're still trying to survive. We move the tracker down to round 4. So that's it. All right, got the little glass beads put where they should be to mark the once per round abilities. And I guess it's time to roll our dice. We're still getting the extra 1 die for the night vision goggles. And it may be time to use the psychiatrist's ability. Once per round, we can re-roll. Let's re-roll all of these 1s and 2s. And see what we get. Well, we still got a 1 and a 2, but the others are a little better, a 3 and a 6. Okay. We're still on our food hunt, but let's manage some things at the colony. We don't want to get overrun. So I probably should have left the hammer at the colony for the mother to use. But she's gonna go nuts and attack. We're gonna use this 2 to use her mother instinct, and she's gonna kill 2 zombies. Let's take 1 and 1. Then she's gonna attack again. She needs a 2 or better. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to spend the 1 and then we'll spend the 2. And she'll use the shotgun and kill 2 zombies here. All right, so she's done her job there. And I wonder if she ought to spend a die to clear out a bit of the waste. Why don't we spend a 3? And she's going to clear out 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards taken care of from the waste. I think it's food time. Let's see. Grocery store, I guess, but do we want to use our pilot's ability? Once per round, we can peek at the top card of some place. Let's take a peek at the gas station. We're not there. A lighter. What do you do with that? We don't have it yet, but once per round, when the survivor performs an attack, you may play a fuel card and kill 4 zombies instead. Do not roll for exposure, and don't use the fuel card for its normal ability. That's nice. I wonder if somebody ought to go get that. That's at the gas station. There's a lighter there. Okay. Well, Um, police station, grocery store. I think I want to continue searching at the school and the grocery store. Let's spend a 3. I think that fits with the psychiatrist. He's going to search, and he finds a book on barricades. So you can build a barricade for free. So that would go into my hand. I think I'm going to equip this to the mother. It's another once per round card. And we're probably dragging off camera here. But let's go ahead and spin that, and she gets to make a free barricade somewhere. Well, we know we're going to get hit up here no matter what, so let's put one in Station 1 right there. All right, free barricade taken care of. Let's go grocery store. Let's see, we use the pilot's ability to search. Grocery store, we'll spend a 4. I'm going to search. Rotting flesh. You know, I think I'm going to risk a noise token and search for another card of food. Let's keep this one instead. I'm going to put that one on the bottom. Then we're going to use our blueprints, and we'll search again. Found some medicine that might be good. So 1 nose token at the grocery store, 1 food. I guess we should play that. Let's see, I didn't get a new crisis card, did I? Let's see what our new crisis card is this turn. They're watching us. We need food or junk equal to the number. So we need 2. I guess the zombies are watching us. So I think we can take care of this. I've got a couple of junk here. We'll handle that crisis. All right. So where were we? We were going to pay a food to the colony, I think. I've got 1. I'll put 1 token there. That is not enough. Well, I think we need 3, right? 1, 2, 3. No, we need 4. 4 at the colony to take care of this problem. So we definitely need to keep finding some food. So let's search again. Grocery store, searching. Medicine, we're going to make noise. Outsider, we're going to make noise. 3 food. Yes, we're going to play it and put 3 food tokens. 1, 2, 3. I think that gets us covered. But I'm wondering if we ought to leave the grocery store, because I think a bunch of zombies are going to show up. Let's go to the gas station. We need to roll for exposure unless we use a fuel card for a safe movement. Let's do that. So we get there without needing to roll. So we'll just hang on to that. I made a bunch of noise here. Let's pick up this lighter. We'll spend a die to search here. And we'll equip our pilot with this lighter. So that has yet to be used. So you can pay a fuel. No, I don't want to equip that to her. We definitely want somebody at the colony to have this. So again, yeah, we're going to give it to the mother. I don't think there's a limit on how many cards somebody can have. I'm not sure about that, but I believe that's how it is. She's got a shotgun, night vision goggles, a book on barricades, and a lighter. Pretty well equipped. Okay, 2 more dice left. Let's see. Why don't we have... let's have our ninja do his thing. He's going to kill a zombie, and he doesn't need to roll for exposure. And then the doctor, do we want her to search again? Or the psychiatrist at the school? Maybe, since there's still a good chance of food there, let's let him look. And he found a food token, or a food card. I think I might get hit with trash. Let me do a count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to hang on to that food card for a moment. Not going to get that to 10 yet. And that's all the dice I have. I don't know if I want anyone else to move right now. So I think that's going to end that. We'll go to the pay food. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just lost all of our tokens. Check on the waste. We're at 9. Resolve the crisis. That was averted. So I won't forget. Let's put that on the bottom. Add zombies. So another zombie at the school. That's going to start being a problem soon. One more at the police station. That's going to be a problem soon. One at the gas station. And another one at the hospital. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 zombies coming in. First one breaks a barricade. Second one goes there. Third one there. Fourth one there. And check the main objective. Move the tracker. We're halfway. And I think that's it. All right, I'm just going to replace some of these counters as we start up the next turn, the next round. Let's see, she's got a shotgun and a book on barricades. All right, so I think we've got all of our little colored beads distributed. And let me not forget this time, we'll do our crisis first thing. Waste not. Again, food. What in the world is going on with this? 2 food. So if we fail, it says take all the food cards that were removed from the game and place them into the waste pile and lose 1 morale. Food, food, food. All right, let's roll our dice. We do have a 1 and a 2. Let's use the psychiatrist's ability to reroll those. Well, a 2 and a 2. We'll keep it. We can still use them. First things first, things we can do right away. Let's build a free barricade at the colony. Let's see. Let's put one in this second area here. Then we need to spend a die, and it doesn't matter what it is. We're going to spend a 2 and clean up 3 cards. Those 3 cards are out of the waste. We're going to spend another 2 for the mother's attack ability and kill 2 zombies without rolling for exposure. Let's kill those 2. What else? We still have our shotgun, but we need to spend a die to use it. And right now, zombies outside of the colony are starting to be an issue. Well, let's see. Again, we need food. So maybe there's some other weapons or something we can find. Why don't we have the pilot check the top card? Got a walkie-talkie at the police station. Is that worth spending a die to get? Maybe. I think I can flip over a couple of dice, but that's not such a major issue right now. Going back to the grocery store sounds like a good idea. Let's get our pilot back over there. Hopefully nothing happens. She does take a wound. And she's going to spend a 3. She's pretty good at searching to go for the grocery store. Oh, I didn't take care of my noise issues, did I? Some extra zombies may have shown up there. I need to roll 3 dice. I'm going to roll these 3. Sorry, Dead of Winter newbie. Wow, that would have been 3 more zombies. So this place, she wasn't there, but this place would be overrun, nearly overrun. So if she had been there, she would have been killed. But she just took a wound getting back there, and now it's packed full of zombies. So she's going to have to fight and roll for exposure. So I wonder if I got a situation on my hands here. Let's remove these. If it was a 3 or less on the die, I think a zombie shows up, and that was a 1. All of those were 3 or less. Well, the chemist can spend a 3 and a medicine card. It didn't say that goes to the waste, but he's going to spend a medicine card and kill 3 zombies. So he cleaned out the police station where he is. So we might be able to search around and make some noise. Maybe we can draw a weapon and give it to the pilot. So let's spend a 5 and search. This is a walkie-talkie, I'm sure. And that's okay, but I think we're going to make some noise and search more. So there's a shotgun. That's pretty good. I probably shouldn't push it too much. Let's go ahead and equip the pilot with the shotgun. So we'll give this a once per round ability. So yeah, she's going to use it. she'll spend, not that one, she'll spend the shotgun die or the counter and kill 2 zombies. She doesn't roll for exposure, but I think it's automatic. It places a noise marker there. Food, we definitely need it. We're going to spend a die and search for food. I'm really disliking these outsider cards. I don't want these. If I stay, that's going to push it too much. I'll keep it. We're going to use her blueprints to search again. Are you joking? How many outsiders are hanging out at the grocery store? I've got like 4 outsider cards in my hand. All right, we'll search again. I think we're going to be hungry this turn. There's 2 food. I'll put it in this supply. And we're going to need 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to need 2 more to make it through this round. And we haven't done anything about this. Wow. We have really no choice but to search again for food. So we'll spend a 5. We'll search again. 3 food. Do we play it here or here? We're going to lose a morale either way. But which one is worse? Is the starvation token worse? Maybe it is. Let's play this into the supply. Put down 3 food tokens. Maybe getting hit with the crisis. I mean, it's going to hurt, but because it's going to give us a bunch of waste. But at least we can do something about it. I don't know if you can get rid of starvation tokens, can you? Okay, well, we're out of dice. Do we want anybody to run somewhere else? I don't think so. Hospital. I guess she will stay there. He can hang on 1 more round. So I guess everybody's going to stay put. Pay food. 4 out of the 5 get eaten up. Check the waste. I don't think it's there. 8 cards in the waste. Resolve the crisis. We didn't do it. So take all the food cards that were removed from the game and place them into the waste pile and lose 1 morale. So we're down to 5. All the food cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wow, 6. All right, so that's like 14 in the waste now. And that was processed. Add zombies. Zombie problem at the school. 1 more at the library. Grocery store gets a 3rd. We need to roll for noise at the grocery store. Another one came to the grocery store. It's full. Police station. Let's roll a die for the noise at the police station. No. Another zombie does not show up. Another zombie at the gas station. And 1 more at the hospital. All right, move the round marker. We're down to 2. 2 more turns to go, and everybody's hanging on. All right, everybody, 2 more rounds to survive. And then we can, I guess, consider the game a victory if we can make it that long. Let's get our crisis card. What are we dealing? Oh, jeez. Again. Starvation. What in the world happened to the shuffle? Everything's a food card. Man. Too many mouths and just constant food demands from the crisis contributions. So that will make us add a starvation token to the food supply, which is an automatic loss of morale, I think, each turn. When does that kick in? I guess it doesn't matter, but that's going to hurt. All right, let's roll our dice, including the extra for the night vision goggles. And we've got a couple of 2s. Let's re-roll those using the psychiatrist's ability. And he's going to have to leave the school or switch with somebody. Because every location is starting to fill up. Grocery store is a mess, too. We need some help. She does have the shotgun at the grocery store. So let's use that. We'll use the shotgun. We will attack. What is her attack number? Is 4. We need a 4 or higher. We'll spend a 4. She will kill 2 zombies. However, she gets a noise token for doing that. Cho can move once around. Hate to just keep rolling for exposure for everybody. The psychiatrist can kill a zombie, but it takes a 6, and he has to roll for exposure. So we have to use one of our best dice to do this. But other words, he's going to die. So he will kill a zombie. Did he get killed in the process? No, he survived. Very good. The nurse is okay at the hospital for the rest of this turn. Grocery store was handled. Did I forget to add zombies at the colony last turn? I don't think I did, because there's still barricades there, and I don't think that would have happened. That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that would have been it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's how the zombies would be at the colony. Yeah. All right, so we can use our book for a once around free barricade. Let's put one here. Then she's got her ability. We can use a 2 for that. She's good at protecting the helpless, so she's going to kill 2 zombies there. I still wish I would have left the hammer with her, but the doctor took it. All right, who's next? Food, of course. The grocery store. We're going to search with a 3 at the grocery store, and we find medicine. All right. I don't want to make any more noise. She's going to use her blueprints and search again. Medicine. All right. Yay. Can we eat the medicine? Looks like we're going to have another food shortage. I wish I knew how many food cards were in here total. I don't really know what else to do except keep searching. We used her ability, right? And we made the barricade. We didn't use the lighter, though. That's right, we have a lighter. We need to spend a die to use it, but we could totally burn away 4 zombies if we did that. Maybe the next round. Food is the issue, so we'll spend another one and search. A wrench. Once per round, you may spend an action die with this survivor. You still got to roll for exposure, but at least you have a chance. I'm going to give this to the psychiatrist. We'll give him a wrench just to give him a fighting chance up there. Let's search again. All right, we're down to the cards we threw away. Well, I mean, I guess we have this. Rotting flesh. We'll give this to the mother. She has a bucket of rotting flesh, so she won't be infected if somebody returns with the bite mark. So the grocery store is kind of depleted now. The school is the next best option for food, I think. All right, so did we use her ability yet? I don't think so. Let's peek at a card somewhere. Let's peek at the gas station. What's over here? Fuel. That makes sense. And who has the lighter? The mother does. Well, we could still get the card and give it to the mother. But we're filled up with zombies over here. I don't know if I want to hang out here anymore. I just don't think so. So let's do some searching up at the school. We'll spend a 4. Medicine again. Wow. We'll spend a 6. A book on leadership. Who should we give this to? Let's give it to the chemist. I don't know. He doesn't have anything yet. So once per round, you can boost an action die up 1 point. 1 pip. Let's just see. We don't want to stay here when we could move and try to do something else at some other place. Fuel was at the gas station. We saw that. Police station. Maybe we'll have the chemist search. Or should we... Yeah, let's let him search. The chemist will search at the police station. And he finds fuel. All right, so we just didn't find any food. Well, I do have 1 food in my hand. But that's... I mean, I guess I might as well put it down. But isn't that going to give us Oh, our waste is overfilling. $14 cards. I guess we might as well just pile on the trash. Play another one. That's not enough, though. And yeah, I think everybody's gonna hold position here. So we'll go to the colony phase. Pay for food. There's not enough. We add a starvation token. That's our first time doing this. And I think morale goes down by 1. So we're down to 4. Check the waste. That is over 10. So we go down another one. Resolve the crisis. We add another starvation token. Well, let me dig it out of here. That's 2 starvation tokens. And morale goes down again to a 2. Add zombies. So the school is packed up again. Library, packed up. Grocery store, nearly full. Police station, 2. Hospital is full. Colony, barricade broken. 2, 3, and zombie number 4. Move the round tracker. We're down to the last round. And that is it. All right, everybody. That was a very difficult turn with our morale. We're down to our last round. Let's take a look at this crisis card. Thank goodness it's not food. Junk. We just need 2. And if we can add 2 more cards, we can raise morale by keeping back the unending hordes. Let's count our junk. Let's see what we've got. There's 1. There's 1. I will go ahead and play 1. But we need more than that. This starvation is going to take us out. I don't know if there's any way I can win this game now. I need to find junk. And there are a few places where you can find some. All right, let's roll our dice. Let's take these 2 1s. We use the psychiatrist's ability and re-roll those. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with some zombies here in the colony. So we're going to break out the fuel. And she's going to light up her lighter. That doesn't go there. And flame on. She's going to kill 4 zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was good. She will use her book on barricades and build a free barricade there. I know she's still got her shotgun and her other fighting ability, but that's good for the moment. So I can't remember. Was there junk in here? Did we bypass junk or did we take it? Grocery store junk. There's one grocery store junk we've played. I don't know how many were there. I don't know whether to keep searching there or try some other place. We know we need to be able to survive the attacks of the zombie. Oh, we didn't roll for an extra zombie there. I need to do that. Where we made noise. I think it was the shotgun. No zombie. So we're okay. All right. Where can we look? We got to deal with a zombie problem at the hospital. So for her to survive, several of us are going to have to kill some zombies this turn. But we need to find junk, but we need to survive where we are too. And we're going to get more starvation tokens, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we are, unless we can feed everybody this turn. So if we find another junk, we can keep that from happening. But we're going to suffer 2 morale at least. No matter what. So we've got to find... I don't know if I can win this. We've got to find extra junk in order to be able to survive. Boy. All right, let's just push through. I think this is a lost cause. But the doctor can attack with a 4. And she's going to kill a zombie. And I don't think she has any equipment to do that with. Just whatever she can find. Nothing happened. So she can survive another round. The school will spend a 4. And he's going to use his wrench. And does he survive? Yes, he survives and he kills a zombie. The library. You know, I'm surprised there's no junk at the gas station. Anyway, there's junk at the library, but not the gas station. We're going to kill a zombie and don't roll for exposure. Colony's taken care of. We can survive another round there. So we still need food and junk. And ideally we need to find 4 junk if possible. So let's keep searching at the school. Search. We found medicine. We're going to make noise. Pull another card. A megaphone? Who would want to do that? You can move 4 zombies from one location to you control. 4 zombies from one location. So we could clear out the school, but we would add all the zombies back over to the colony. Let's go ahead and play this megaphone and call all 3 of these zombies away. And they're going to go here. 1, 2, and 3. We can still make it. The problem, though, also is our waste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're just spent 3 dice clearing away junk out of the waste pile, because that's an automatic morale loss. I'm left with 2 dice. 2 dice. That is it. We're going to search. We're going to use the pilot's ability. Where can we look? Let's look at the hospital. What's at the hospital? Medicine, of course. Was there any junk in here? I don't remember. Let's spend a die. We'll search. There's medicine. When we're going to use blueprints. Outsider. No. We used our blueprints. That's 1 die left. We're going to lose this game. We're going to lose the game. Yeah, we're going to search the school. Last attempt. 1 food. I'm going to make a bunch of noise. 2, 3, 4. And it's not going to matter. We're going to keep 1 food. No junk was found. We'll just go ahead and play this and put a token out. It's not going to matter. This place is stacked full of noise tokens. 4 of them all together. So we could potentially fill up the whole row. That's it. I think that's all I can do. We don't have anybody with a create food and water spell. So pay for food. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have it. So we get a starvation token. And now we suffer a morale loss for each token we have. That takes us to 0. We didn't make it. We failed the game. What a horrible, horrible set of crisis cards we had to face. There was junk there. So I'm going to turn this over. Food, food. There was junk, food, and food. There's another one. A lot of these are food related, but not all of them. I just had nothing fuel. I was stacked with fuel and medicine. Just a bad card draw. But it's about surviving. And we didn't make it. So that was my first attempt at playing Dead of Winter. And yeah, it was kind of fun. I enjoyed playing it, and I don't think the betrayer mechanic would appeal to my family very much. So if we played this, we would also probably play it with a more co-op mentality. Maybe adding in the crossroads cards and maybe adding in the side missions, secret objectives, possibly. Or we just might go with the main objective and some crossroad cards, something like that. Anyway, let me know if you've played this game and what you think of it, and I'd be interested to know if you've ever played it solo and how it went for you. But I may have made some mistakes, hopefully not too many. But yeah, it was neat to experience this game for the first time. So appreciate you watching and being on this little trek with me as I went through Dead of Winter for the first time. Take care, everybody. I'll catch you later.